Ruby, Mike, hey, congratulations on Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You know what? I feel like we love these type of movies, especially Christmas horror movies. It's like this, it's like after Halloween, this is like the second most season of horror movies. So in your words, why do you suppose Christmas horror movies is something that is a genre, subgenre that we love, that's both frightening and festive?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And horror is wonderful. I think honestly there's something both like completely the opposite and something that's like very similar when it comes to like Christmas and horror. I think, Ruby has said it time and time again where it's like, you have this like this comfort, this coziness. Oh, is that a kitty?
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh. I'm dying. I'm a cat person. I love cats.
so
Oh
cute.
my gosh, you got long gloves too on the legs. I love it.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
yeah, so for me, it's like I think there's like this warmth and this coziness and everything's beautiful and there's like, everybody comes together and there's gifts and Santa, blah, blah, and then you have the complete opposite with horror and it's like you merge those together and a lot of times it makes just this wonderful slurry. But I also feel like Christmas, there's something innately spooky about the Christmas season. Like I think that there is a mystery that I mean, we almost kind of worship a man who enters our home in the
Yeah,
middle
he
of the night
breaks into our house.
and gives us gifts. So Christmas music sometimes is kind of strangely like creepy and a little strange. It's like we see Christmas like at night, all the lights are really beautiful, but then there's also something kind of spooky about it. So I do believe that yes, they are kind of the opposite, but at the same time, there's something like the peanut butter and jelly where it just really goes together so well.
It's all the red too.
Dude,
Yes.
I need not say more.
So true.
Red and snow and blood and fucking good
Blood
stuff.
splashing on beautiful white snow.
Mm.
Chef's kiss.
Ruby, this is not your first venture into horror films. I feel like I've seen you so many times in horror movies, but tell us getting into that mental state because I feel like your character. I thought Santa has issues, but you're on also in that same level.
Yeah, I am not new to horror. However, I will say that Silent Night, Deadly Night was a very unique experience. I have never done a horror film like this. Freaking legendary. Just gonna say, I'm gonna preface what I'm about to say with that. But yeah, leaping into the skin of Pam was amazing. And being able to play with that rage and find a good balance, and then, to act with Rowan and find a good balance between our characters, it was very, very, very fun. Very
Excellent.
loud.
Terrific. Mike, this to many of us, it's considered as a remake, but why is it very important not to duplicate it exactly like what the 80s movies came up with? Because I could still feel the 80s vibe with
Sure.
this.
Sure. Look, I mean, I guess the question comes back to you. Do you want to see the same movie again? Just set in modern time? I personally don't. Like if somebody's going to redo something or continue on a movie from like a past movie or whatever, like I want to see a director's new take. I want to see a new spin on it. Give me something original. I'm going to go into any of these IPs that I get to be a part of, I'm like blessed to be a part of, and I'm going to go in. I want to create an original story, and I think that to me is one of the most important things. An original story with characters that you love or and sometimes hate, and that's just as good. Um, and stuff that's gonna like surprise you, like something that, again, with our movie, like midway through the movie, it turns on its heels. It does something very, very different, and fun and unexpected. And I think those are the kind of movies that I love as a genre fan, and so that's the kind of stuff that I'm gonna make.
And one last thing. I mean, I don't want to get into spoilers, but I'll get into hints. Is the fact is, are we supposed to feel bad that that we don't like pedophiles and Nazis?
Dude, the, um, I was
Um,
honestly just trying to find who are the most atrocious villains on the planet Earth right now, and as a look as a child of Indiana Jones who battled Nazis in every which way, this was sort of like my chance to like to like take Santa with an axe and just how many Nazis can we kill in one room? Uh, it was so much fun. Like, and that was like something from the original draft. Like we were able to play with, and everybody responded to it so well. It is just sort of like it opens up that realm of fun. It reminds you that like, you know, again, like a character like Billy has very specific principles. Like he's not going to let this fly. And I think that's a lot of fun. And then of course with like the trafficking whole thing, it's like that's something that we're really dealing with right now, and it's really sad. But it's like it's also a really, really scary reality. And I think who better to save a bunch of kids than Santa, you know? And then of course, you know, Pam even gets her redemption, you know, with at the end of the movie with like going and like you get to see she's not just this angry person who just like wants to beat people up. Like when she sees what's going on, she acts. You know what I mean? And she prevails.
I don't know. I feel kind of scared if I ever be in a dark room with Ruby sometimes. So
Beware of my cupcakes too.
That's right. Be very sketchy with her baking.
Yes.
well, it's such a delight speaking to the both of you, Ruby. I certainly hope there's another Silent Night, Deadly Night for you because who knows? We'll see that axe and Santa costume again. So for now, see you later.
Oh,
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to
all
you.
right.
Bye
Yep.
now.
Bye.